Hello, this is Tawanda from the OHIO, and I'm coming to you with some real reviews. These are companies that I'm currently still associated with, and I'm just gonna tell you pretty much what my experience was, the money that I made from the company, and before I get started, I want to be clear. I'm sharing my personal experiences with these companies. I'm not promising what you will make, and I'm not recruiting you for any of these companies. Your experience and earnings could be completely different from mine. So just want to get that out there. So the first company that I would like to talk about first is actually Arise. So I did work for Arise for a very short time. In fact, I got certified with several of their companies. They definitely have some companies that you would actually know, big name companies that. But one of the things, it's a flexible platform, but it was not my favorite experience. Um, the company model looks something like this: work from home is a contracting platform, 1099, which means that pretty much you get your gross, and then you pretty much have your tax advisor or whatever, whoever does your taxes, make sure you actually get your taxes paid. So that was a good thing, is because one of the things about living on gross, it's an awesome opportunity to get more dollars in your pocket. There was different client programs, and they have different rates and different requirements. Certification is required before servicing. They recently just start paying during their training. Prior to that, they didn't. You was not getting paid. Sometimes the trainings could be anywhere from 6 to 8 weeks. Um, and but training did not prepare me as well as I wanted to be prepared. I felt the pay was very low for the amount of work that was involved, and good to research carefully before choosing a client program. Flexibility may be attractive, but comparing the training, the commitment, program requirements, and rates before you're committed. So again, you can actually Google Rise, get yourself registered. And then there was Liveops, which I'm still contracted with them. The company model was, again, it's a independent contracting gig, 1099. Many programs will pay per talk per minute. Um, and you can actually look, of course, on their website. Some programs pay anywhere from 25 cents a minute per talk time to 35 cents per talk minute. Structures would vary. Certification time is generally unpaid with live ops. I like the flexibility. I really did. Being paid by talk time means unpaid waiting time can affect earnings, which I did actually experience that. That was very painful because you're sitting on the phone and you're actually waiting for calls, which means that if you're not talking, you're not getting paid. So I would say better for someone who values flexibility and understands variable contract tractor incomes. Number two was Hotel Planner. I am still connected with Hotel Planner. I can sign on at any time. And what this company model looks like is it was commission based 100%, reservation sales as far as hotels, independent certified travel planner model. Official site commission is earned on quality hotel bookings after guest checkout. Current application page says pay is twice monthly, but I was getting paid weekly. Income varies with sales performance and call demand. I actually, after a month of being with them, maybe I become what they call a spotlight, representative. So it's 100% was commission. I averaged around anywhere from 200 to 300 per week from my reservations, and I only worked about maybe 2 hours a day. And I like helping callers find and book hotels. I'm like I said, I'm still associated with them. The only thing is that there was like their peak seasons, and then there was not so peak, and that would kind of back me off away from this program. But however, around the holidays, things like that, I just noticed that yes, it's definitely an incline in the inbound call. So it was an inbound call opportunity. Um, so it was not guaranteed or anything like that. So the last one is it's more recent. Just probably within the last 3 weeks, I found them on Craigslist, and the company model is you work from home, sales opportunity. This was based primarily on firsthand experience, verifying terms before applying. I would definitely recommend that. But this is actually sales, not hard sales at all, because it's very warm. These individuals have went to their website and probably pretty much stopped at the when it's time to pay. So they have very, very good scripts, a good script that you can utilize, and usually it's pretty easy to flow through that script and get sales. So my first week, I mean, I earned over $500, and it's because they have very good incentives in that first week. I mean, to help you, make additional money. I found the incentives very motivating, and I'm still currently with them. But we, in our area currently, we're having a lot of in and out far as the internet. And I would say, with this one, it's 100% commission. So just want to let you know that. And I really enjoy it. I really enjoy it, and you can sign on at any time. You can actually be on the phone up until midnight Eastern Standard Time. So my I'll actually leave the link in the bottom of the video. And should you have any questions, you can feel free to actually reach out to me. But I just want to just pretty much just tell you, I know I've been, seeing some things and offering things that, I may have not engaged in. But however, these are for companies that I can say that I actually engaged in. And this is my personal opinion. I mean, these are not just, what written facts or anything like this, but this is just my experience. Just want to put that disclaimer out there too. I'm not representing any of the companies, nor am I asking you to engage in the companies, but I am entitled to my opinion, and that's my opinion. So, just pretty much just to do a comparison. Arise program dependent on, just to, really just the client. And training pay didn't impress me. Liveops 1099 often per talk minute. And the income would vary there. HotelPlanner, of course, 100% commission. I average anywhere from 200 to 300 weekly. And USAFunding currently just about 3 weeks new in them. I just want to test it out just to see. It's sales driven, weekly pay. In my experience, the first week was 500 and strong incentives. All right, so there you have it. And again, this is Tawanda out of the OHIO, and take care out there.